confession, a rhythm that pulled my restless heartbeat into place. And I remember thinking, maybe this is where I begin. You touched my hand like you already knew. Every dream I kept folded away, every fear I stitched beneath my smile. You didn't rush, you didn't reach too far. You just stood close enough for me to feel the truth humming in your breath. And the moment your fingers brushed mine, the world slowed. A stillness rising like dawn, spread it across a quiet sky. I felt something open, a door I never named, a place inside me I never thought someone would find. You whispered, hey, so simple, so light, but it carried warmth deep into the corners of my chest. And in that small fleeting second, I wanted to fall and fly all at once. So take this heart of mine, it's a little cracked, a little unsure, but it beats honest, it beats loud. I don't want perfect, I want real. And every breath you take pulls me closer to something I never knew I was missing. So love me like you do, slow, tender, fearless in the softest ways. Love me like you do, with the warmth of someone who sees the storm in my eyes and chooses to stay anyway. Wrap your arms around the pieces no one else tried to understand. Hold the parts of me that tremble when the world gets too loud. Love me like you do, like the sunrise, kissing new light into the shadows I carry. Love me like you do, and I'll be yours in every moment, every breath, every heartbeat that learns to trust again. You never asked me to be more than I am, never pushed me towards some impossible version of the person I thought I had to be for love to want me. You just stayed patient like a quiet summer rain, soft enough to calm me, strong enough to change me. I told you once that I was afraid of forever, afraid of promises that dissolve like mist once the sun rises. You smiled, a slow, steady smile that didn't try to fix me, didn't try to solve me. You just said, I'm not here to run, and that simple truth melted something frozen deep inside my ribs. You held my fears like they were delicate, not burdens, not flaws. You didn't turn away when my voice shook, when my past spilled out in incomplete sentences. And memories that tasted like old heartbreak. You listened, really listened, with eyes that felt like home. And I realized then that love isn't always fireworks and thunder. Sometimes it's just someone gently saying, I'm not going anywhere, and meaning it. So take my shaking hands, steady them with yours. Let the weight I've carried fall heavy, then finally fade. If you walk beside me, I'll learn to believe that love doesn't break, not when it's built with truth. So love me like you do, quiet but fierce, soft but unshakable. Love me like you do, with the kind of touch that tells me I'm safe, the kind of voice that brings me back from the edges. Hold my scars the way you hold the stars, not afraid of their stories, not afraid of their fire. Love me like you do, and I'll give you everything in me that the world couldn't take away. Love me like you do, and I promise I'll love you just as deeply, just as wildly, just as true. Some nights I still feel the echoes of the lonely roads I walked before you. Worn echoes, haunted echoes, whispers of a past where I learned to survive instead of live. But when you pull me close, when your breath drifts warm against my neck, every ghost quiets. Your love is a language my heart should have learned long ago. A gentle grammar of trust, a vocabulary of soft patience, a syntax built from comfort and truth. And I'm learning slowly, beautifully, that I don't have to run from the light anymore. Your love is not a storm, it's not a test, it's not a battle like you did the first time, when everything felt new and terrifying and perfect. And I'll show you again how deeply I've fallen. Love me like you do, with hands that steady my trembling world, with eyes that see beyond the armor I learned to wear. Love me like you do, like the moon pulling the tides, quiet but unstoppable. Let your voice guide me through the dark, let your heartbeat teach mine a softer rhythm. Love me like you do, not with promises of forever, but with the truth of now, the truth of this breath, this moment, this unshakable feeling blooming between us. Love me like you do, and I'll love you in ways no poem, no song, no language could ever fully hold. Love me like you do, deep, fearless, tender, and I'll stay with you in every dawn we wake to, in every night we fall into, in every future we choose to build.